Hey everybody, Michelle here. Happy Tuesday. So yesterday I got a special delivery from Kringle Candle with my Easter candles. Now I ordered on launch day, so last Thursday, and they came in Monday. I mean, I have had such fast shipping my last couple orders, so kudos to Kringle. You definitely have it in the turnaround department for sure. I mean, it's really unbelievable, both in terms of how fast it gets packed up, how fast it gets here. I've only ever had one broken candle. So I mean, really, really well packed. Really couldn't say better things about how fast it ships and the quality of how it's packaged. So I did get Easter candles this time. I got 6 total candles, one of which is a spring candle, not one of the Easter collection candles. So I did get one of those. And then I got 5 Easter candles, one of which I have 2. So despite my experience with Mandarin petals and getting 2 and really disliking the scent, I decided to be brave and get 2. Fortunately, the case is different here. I actually really like the one I got 2 of, so I'm very relieved. So let's get right into it. First, I'll start with the one that I picked up that is a spring candle, but not specifically Easter, and that is Fresh Lilac. I had heard so many amazing things about this candle. Now, I'm not a huge floral candle person, but I do like lilacs and lilies, um, as long as it's not too overpowering. I also very much like jasmine and honeysuckle, which are more of like lighter florals. So with that being said, I did not get this one originally because I kind of went back and forth. I did get the lilac and lily from the reserve collection though and really liked it, and I heard a bunch of people comparing it to this one, so I figured it'd be worth a shot. I could burn them both together, the lilac and the lily and the fresh lilacs. I also have a Homeworks Lily of the Valley candle that would kind of round out the trio downstairs if I really, really want to push the lilies and lilacs. I might do that. We'll see how brave I get with the florals. But the fragrance notes on this are lilac, floral musk, freesia, jasmine, magnolia, sweet pea, and tuberose. Now, those are all fragrances that I like. The only one that I tend to steer clear of is freesia, because for me, I don't dislike the scent, but it can be very strong to me. So I don't always gravitate towards freesia scents, but I do love the blend of the others. So the lilac, the jasmine, magnolia, all scents I love. Um, That is very nice. It is not overpowering on cold. I have heard people say that this is they're based on the reviews. This one's very well reviewed, by the way, on the website. That the strength and throw is quite good, but it is not overpowering on cold. And when I say that, I mean like it's not like throwing me back in terms of the headiness of the floral. I think this is going to be really nice, like light but also strong. I'm hoping on upon burn. This is nice. I'm glad I picked this one up. I wish I'd done it when it was on sale, but that was my own lack of forethought. All right, so going right into the Easter candles, I'll start with the one that I got 2 of. When I saw the reviews on it as well as the scent description, I felt relatively confident. Although, sidebar, I also felt confident about Mandarin petals, and that backfired. But you really can't go wrong with lemon. So I did get 2 of the lemon sugar marshmallow. The scent notes in this are lemon, sweet, lemon zest, pastry, vanilla, and sugar. Now, this is Fruit Loops. This is Fruit Loops to me. Um, it kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to be as Fruit Loopy as it is. I think it's that pastry that's kind of giving me that. But actually, like once I get past like the initial Fruit Loop comparison and go in for second and third sniffs, it kind of reminds me more of a lemon bar, like a really zesty lemon bar. Side note, my husband really loves the Krusteaz boxed lemon bars, and this is kind of what that reminds me of. Like a very zesty, it's primarily lemon, really subtle on the pastry. The lemon's definitely there in the forefront. The pastry's there, and that's what kind of gives me that like bar component. This is not a cleaning lemon. It isn't like the rosemary lemon Kringle candle, which is more of a like cleaner kind of scent. This is not like that. This is definitely a gourmand for sure. It's not lemon pledge to me at all. This is really nice. I'm glad I got two of them. And again, the initial sniff was wow, Fruit Loops. But then again, it kind of developed to be a little bit more elevated, not like, cereal. It's more of like a lemon bar, or even like a fresh like bundt cake with like a lemon glaze. I used to love doing those, like a lemon bundt cake, and then you drizzle some lemon glaze on it, which now it's making me hungry for that. So might have to do that. So getting right back in, now that we mentioned cake, so let's go right into another one of the Easter candles that I picked up, and that is carrot cake. I love these jars, by the way. The crackly style. So, carrot cake, the scent notes on this are carrot cake, spice, and vanilla frosting. Now, I never picked up the one from last year, so I can't make any comparisons there. I have seen some people say that this candle is not as spicy as the carrot cake from last year. I do love a spicy cake. Now, comparison is the thief of joy. So, fortunately for me, I did not get the one from last year. So, even though there is a distinct possibility I would have preferred it, I have nothing to compare it to. So, I'm hoping I'll be happy with this one. Interesting. So, this is weird. I first open it and I smell red wine. And that can't be normal. I think that's got to be just me. Wow, it's really taking me a second to get past that initial red wine vibe. I don't know why my head is giving me that. So I definitely interesting. I wouldn't say this is a super spicy carrot cake. There's definitely spice there, but I feel like this is one that's really going to transform upon burning, because again, I doubt I'm going to get like that red wine component when I burn it. I hope. Um, it's definitely a spiced cake, but it's definitely more sweet to me than spicy, at least on cold sniff. This is interesting. This is really complex to me. My head's having a hard time separating out those scent notes. I definitely get the frosting and and spice and cake, but I almost think I get the spice and the frosting more than the cake somehow. At least on first sniff. This is interesting. I don't dislike it, but I'm a little confused by it. I'm really not sure how I feel about it. Um, so I did purchase this carrot cake candle. I also have the carrot cake from Bath and Body Works. I have not burned it yet, and I have a carrot cake from Goose Creek from the um, Peter Rabbit collection. So my plan for April when I burn these is to kind of do a rotation, like burn each separately for a couple hours, kind of hover around it, kind of get my feel for it individually, and then burn them together and see how they do, and kind of do a compare and contrast, and see which one I prefer. So I might do a video of like this or that, and kind of compare like the pros and cons of each of them, burn quality, scent. And again, it's all personal preference too, right? Because somebody might like a sweeter carrot cake, whereas somebody else might prefer spicier. um but yeah, that'll be interesting. I always like kind of comparing similar scents and seeing um who ranks at the top. So yeah, that'll be fun. That's confusing. I was not prepared to be confused by that candle. All right, moving right along. Easter brunch. Now, I did purchase two of It's Evil for Halloween, and I have heard that there's a lot of similarities between the two, so I'm curious to kind of see if that's the case. So this fragrance notes on this are sweet almond butter, vanilla, and cream, which again, if I recall, is quite similar to It's Evil. Okay, yeah, it is really similar. I should have brought It's Evil down here. I do have a backup of it. But from what I recall, this has more almond. I don't feel like It's Evil had as much almond as this does. So from what I remember of It's Evil and then sniffing this one, I think I'm gonna prefer this. I love the almond. I love almond pastry. It gives very like German bakery vibes. Um, I like this a lot. I really, really do. I love almond pastries, so this could be a winner. And again, I also do have a Bath and Body Works almond croissant, which I haven't smelled in a little while, but I'm curious to see how those compare as well. I have a feeling this one's gonna win out. But I will give it a try. I did bring almond croissant down to burn in April. I'm kind of stocking my kitchen cabinet. So I keep all my candles stored upstairs. And then I before the start of the next month, I will bring down all the ones I plan to have in my burn rotation. I'll put them in my kitchen cabinet. I have a shelf reserved for those. So I do bring them down and just so that they're easy to grab. Because I do most of my burning downstairs during the day. I only really light candles upstairs when it's evening time and I'm kind of giving the kids a bath or whatever. Um, but most of my burning happens downstairs. So I do my monthly candle sorting and deciding what themes I want for that particular month. Which for April, no surprise, probably florals and bakery. So I'll probably have a equal dose of gourmands and lily and lilac and all of that good stuff. So the last candle that I picked up is a fun one. And that is chocolate eggs. I almost didn't order this one. I had Easter petals on my list. But thankfully the ambassadors kind of went through those candles and I did a lot of them said that Easter petals was not very strong in the throw department. And since I do have an open concept, I decided to opt away from Easter petals and instead pick up um, fresh lilac instead because apparently it has generally a better throw, and I did already have that other lilac candle that I could burn it with, so I decided to go with that. And instead, I traded out the Easter petals I was going to get with chocolate eggs because that label's so fun. Who doesn't love chocolate eggs? I don't know. I remember as a kid just opening them. It was always so fun. So the scent notes on this are milk chocolate, sweet, sugar crystals, vanilla, buttercream, and cocoa. Um, so yeah, I expect this to be significantly sweeter than the bittersweet candle that I'd purchased back in, I guess, January, February. I can't remember. Oh, that is really nice. It definitely gives Easter chocolate vibes. Definitely the chocolate eggs, chocolate bunnies. Um, that's really nice. I mean, so is it a groundbreaking different scent? Is it like no, I wouldn't say that it's unique among chocolate scents, but it is a really nicely done chocolate. Um, I'm glad I got it for the aesthetic alone. I mean, it's a decorative piece, right? I mean, it's not only is it a scent you can enjoy, but it's also something that you can decorate your home with. So I'm excited for this one. Would it be a repurchase? Maybe. Again, I wouldn't get this outside of the Easter season, so I doubt I'll pick up another one this year, unless they go, on discount. Um, I do like chocolate scents every now and then. I'll usually burn like one chocolate scent a month. Um, Interestingly enough, I don't usually burn chocolate scents around Christmas. I know a lot of people do, like hot cocoa and all of that. I don't. I'm very much like a tree woody person in the winter. This is nice though. It is a nice chocolate. Definitely a milk chocolate though. There is no semi-sweet, bittersweet about this. It is a creamy, sweet milk chocolate. Um, and again, my general preference is dark chocolate, which is why I absolutely adore bittersweet. With that being said, though, I do enjoy a milk chocolate candle. I do not like eating milk chocolate at all. I do not like it. But I like smelling it. I enjoy hot chocolate as much as the next person, maybe more. So I will absolutely burn this and I will enjoy it. But in terms of the milk chocolate, that's all for my kids. If I had an Easter basket, which I don't, although I'm thinking about making one for myself because mom wants chocolate too, it would be all bittersweet chocolate and some nerd clusters. I can always go for some nerd clusters. Okay, now I'm really wanting candy. It's bad. So yeah, that was my Kringle haul that I got on Monday. I will have an empties video here sometime in the next day or so. I've gone through um So the start of the month when I did my first video, I'd gone through 12 candles. I have now gone through an additional 14 candles. So I am at a total of 26 empties so far for March, which is crazy. And I don't even think I've been burning more than normal. I think maybe it's because I've been going through a lot more 3 wicks. I don't know, but yeah, 26. That's a lot for me. So anyway, thank you so much for sitting with me. I look forward to going through my empties a little bit later this week, and I am excited to put my Easter candles in the April cabinet of fragrance so I can pull them out on April 1st and start burning them because I am very, very excited to get into some of these candles, especially that lemon sugar marshmallow. All right, have a great day. Bye.